Hey everybody, welcome to the Hitman Trivia Show. How's it going? I'm Jotes. Play Hitman, sometimes I speedrun. Sometimes I do little trivia events like this. I'm joined here today with my co-caster, Observer. Say hello, Observer.
Yeah, what's up? Yeah, I'm excited for this. It's going to be good. We have three goats here, and Gordy.
Frode7, Gordy, and Buff Guy. They're going to be coming out here soon, but tell me a little bit about yourself.
Got into roulette not too recently and just loving it, and then became a caster, and that's one of the main reasons I'm able to join you lovely folks on stuff like this.
Mr. Frode7, how you doing?
Hi, thanks for having me, Yotes and Observer. How you guys doing? Welcome.
Can you tell me a little bit about yourself and the community, the Frode7 speedrunning community?
Yeah, I've been playing Hitman. I played the very first Hitman at a friend's place. It was Codename 47. Really loved it. Hitman 2 Silent Assassin was the first game that I actually owned myself. I've played all of them, but I didn't start speedrunning until 2016. And then after 2018, the second Hitman, we were kind of waiting for the new game. So we decided to host some competition with the community members. And we've been having a lot of fun ever since.
Thank you for the introduction. And I hope you do well. For number 2, we have Gordini Roy. How you doing, Gordini?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. Glad to be here, and yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Should be a blast. And sorry, Buff, and sorry, Frody. Really, it's going to be what it is going to be. So that's that, really, isn't it? When I first played Hitman back on the PS2, Hitman 2, Silent Assassin, and then Contracts, and on the way through. And when I finally got the internet about, I don't know, 7 or 8 years ago, I'd see some videos, and it's like, oh, you can play it fast. I didn't know that. That's mental.
I enjoy you having on as a caster. I think you do a fantastic cast for the community.
Casting's fun though, because I can pretend to be awesome at the game and not have to put my money where my mouth is, because that's what the players are doing. So yeah, much easier to cast than it is to play.
Well, hopefully some of that knowledge of watching the players has been absorbed into you, and I hope you do well.
Thank you very much.
All right, next up we have Buff Guy. You look like you are relaxing.
Yeah, I'm just chilling on my tropical island that I bought with my own money. Be jealous? Everybody should be jealous. It's a real island.
Hopefully it gives you some positive vibes to be able to do it. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
The first time I ever saw Hitman, I went over to my buddy's house, and he was... Oh, this is going to be so difficult to keep PG, but all right. So I went over to my buddy's house, and he was playing Codename 47. This is like 2000. And the first thing I see is this stripper is giving him a lap dance out in the parking lot. Well, you know, the guy that she's got. And I'm like, holy shoot, this is a great game. And so I tried to go out and buy it the next day, but my computer sucked. So I couldn't play the thing on my computer. So I had to wait until 2002 to get Silent Assassin, but I didn't really fall in love with that one. I fell in love with Contracts in 2004. That game was the top tier.
Yeah, Contracts, I think is the best of the classic series.
It is. It so totally is. The atmosphere is amazing. All I did in 2004 and 2005 was play Contracts. Like, that's it. And that's when I started learning how to speedrun, like 2005-ish. And that's the first game that I ever learned how to speedrun was Contracts.
Buff is a competitive speedrunner, a competitive Hitman player who just got to the finals in Roulette Rivals, which is like a yearly competition. The winner is actually in chat. The winner is Danny Buddha. Hey, Danny.
Danny, how's it going, Danny? Hope you're having a great day.
I hope that really helps you kind of identify some of the things in this trivia, which isn't normal trivia. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's not your regular Jeopardy.
I gotta say one thing. So it's funny that I'm going against Gordy and Frody here, because roulette, especially when it comes to roulette, I pretty much learned everything I know from Frody. He is like my coach, right? And when it comes to shoutcasting, I pretty much learned everything I know from Gordy, and that's why I suck at it. So
I was gonna say,
it's crazy that I'm against both my teachers right now. I'm pumped. This is awesome.
Now, introductions out of the way, we can start to get this show on the road. We can kind of break down the rules now. So, the way this works is you don't have to answer in the form of question. Each one of these categories has a different theme to them. Trivia roulettes, regular trivia question. AI hits, I have put in the description of some of the targets, their personalities, into an AI, and the AI has spit out a picture. And you guys have to figure out what that picture kind of goes to as a Hitman target. Then there's item ID. I show you a picture of an item in the game, and you just have to tell me what that item is. It sounds pretty simple. Trust me, it isn't. False information. I've combed through the Hitman wiki and picked out paragraphs of information, and one of the items in the paragraph is wrong. You just have to tell me what is the falsehood. Suspicious sounds. Agent Snail has provided me with some interesting sounds that come throughout Hitman, and all you have to do is tell me what map those sounds originate from.
So it looks like Gordy will be starting off for us.
Okay, I'm going to go dead center, Alex. I'm going to go item ID for 300.
Center of the board. The question is, what is this item?
This Fitzpatrick on the bot. Oh, that's one of the tokens from Dartmoor. Yeah, one of the tokens from Dartmoor.
That is one of the Fitzpatrick bank tokens located in Dartmoor. Gordy starts out strong with 300.
Yeah, Gordy, which half? Huh?
That's Fernsbury's. You can tell because it's got the Fitzpatrick. I don't know. How am I supposed to know that, you?
That's how we do it. Gordy does not continue on, though. He got the question right. We're going to keep going in turn order. So it's going to be Buff Guy's turn to choose a category and a point value. This gives everybody a fair chance, gets rid of any type of stream delay nonsense. So go ahead, Buff Guy.
All right, well, I don't want to go too crazy, but I got to beat Gordy's score. So give me trivia roulette for 400.
These are regular trivia questions. Just tell me what the answer is. What object is commonly used to represent Providence?
The Herald badge thing.
Can you be more specific?
The crane-looking bird thing.
Sorry, that's incorrect.
Oh, fudge! Oh, man! Why? What was it?
I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna.
Oh, come on!
Friday 7, you have a chance to take it.
No, I think Buff was actually pretty much right. It's the little blue pin thingy that you can see on the Providence members in Mendoza.
It's incorrect.
What?
Gordini.
Is it an origami bird?
You have to be specific.
Origami, I don't know, crane.
Again, incorrect. Everybody said bird.
Oh, it's a dove.
Everybody
it's a dove,
said
isn't it?
crane, but it's actually a dove. It's a dove that represents peace. I don't know why Providence is wearing it, but hey, Buff Guy, it's your turn one more time.
My turn again? Because everybody sucked? All right, let's do this. All right, then. Trivia for 500. I nailed that one.
What is the brand name of the medic rat poison?
I know this. Hey, can I do the lifeline thing?
Yeah, you could do a lifeline thing. I didn't mention this. This is brand new surprise to the audience. You guys are going to get involved. Every one of our contestants gets a lifeline where they can look at chat and get an answer from chat. So all you got to do is spam what you think is the right answer.
Do we have any really smart people in the chat? I don't see it. All right, I'm gonna go with what everybody's saying. And you guys, I'm gonna punch all of you if this is wrong. Vomitrol.
You're saying Vomitrol. Final answer.
Yeah. Final answer.
It's not Vomitrol.
You guys are getting punched.
Friday 7.
I hate chat.
Yeah, I'm a pass on this one.
Friday 7's passing. All right, Gordy?
What is the brand name? Fart noise. No, I literally no idea.
The brand name is Ratatouille.
What?
Wow.
Are you serious? Oh my god.
Everybody
Very
sucked
good.
once again, so it's Buff's turn once again.
Hey. Right
Buff's
on.
gonna wreck
All right.
this category, isn't he?
Let's do item ID for 500. Yeah.
What is this item? Just tell me the name of it.
I know what this thing's called. You pick that thing up from the casket in whether you get the suit in the stupid in Ambrose, and you also get it in scale. It's got some stupid names. It's not even English. This is ridiculous. Cat something. Catavenge.
Catavenge. All right, it's gonna go to Friday 7.
Yeah, I know this item as well, but I have no clue about the name. I have to pass again. I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
Gordy?
It's Cata something. I think it's Catavania.
Yeah, pronunciations I found are Catavania, Catvanga, Catvania. Those are the three that it accepts as being correct from
There
the
you go.
phonetics.
No Catavange. No Catavange. No Catavange. And there's certainly not a pass.
Gordy's going to be right then.
What the
come
hell?
It's a day with a Y in it. Of course I'm right.
So Gordy's going to be going up to 800 points. And it's going to be going back to Buff Guy again for the next question.
Let's go for false information for 500.
Okay, false information for 500. One of these things is wrong or there's a falsehood involved. You just have to tell me what's wrong about this statement. These are all the keypad codes used in Hitman 3. 1975, 4706, 6927, 7465, 8008, 1989, 2552, 0118, 1945, 2006, 1979. If you push 69, it makes Agent 47 say ho ho ho. If you push 420, it says good party. If you type in 47, he says perfect. And if you type in 666, he says A.
So only one of those things is wrong.
There's something wrong about this statement. You just have to tell me what it is. This is the 500 point, the hardest one of these.
You know what? That entire section on the bottom there is not true. It doesn't do that for anything.
47?
But it was all wrong as well. I'm just gonna say go for the 420 part. Good body.
Sorry, Gordy.
I'm finding the bottom bit disturbing, but I don't recall coming across 2006 as a keypad code. But I'm looking at that and I'm thinking, where'd you get 420? Because they're all 4 digits, and 69 makes four. Oh, God. Joe, I'm going to go out on a limb. 2006, I don't think is a real code.
2006 is a real code. The correct answer, 8008, is not a code used in Hitman 3
Boob
ever.
is not a real code. Of course, boob is not a real code.
Oh, come on!
Oh, fiddlesticks.
Buff.
What?
It's your
You
choice.
bogart in the question selection,
Another
man.
one?
Come on. Get one right, for God's sake.
All right, AI hits for 400.
All right, AI hits. Going to briefly explain this category one more time. What character did the AI try and create? I gave it its personality types and some basic descriptions, and it spat out an image. What target is this?
You know what? I'm going to say Silvio Caruso.
You're right. It is
Yeah!
Silvio Caruso.
Yeah, girl! All right.
Oh, wow.
I'll go ahead and say it right now. Silvio Caruso, a renowned Italian bioengineer, one of the world's finest stem cell researchers, troubled genius, neurotic. I entered all of these into the AI, and it gave us the picture that you saw above, which was this one.
He just kind of looks like a B word.
Well, Freddie is going to take it.
All right. False information for 400.
False information for 400. Agent 47 was created on September 5th, 1964, in Ortmeyer's Asylum in Romania. He had the number 640509, 040147 tattooed on the back of his head. 640509 is the date of the creation. 04 marks he is the 4th. 01 marks that he is part of Series 1. And 47 is to represent that he is the 47th. Followed several years later by a Universal Product Code, Dr. Ortmeyer saw 47 as his first genetically complete success and gave him slightly more attention, even though he had other specimens to consider. What about this is false?
Honestly, not too sure about the lore part here. But I do vaguely remember that he technically wasn't per se the 47th of the clones. It was more like he was in the line of series. So I'm going to go with that line there. That the 47 is to represent that he's the 47th.
That's incorrect. Sorry. Gordy, would you like to try or would you like to pass?
I'm going to say that 04 marks he is the 4th.
That's correct. So 04 marks that he is part of Series 4. 01 marks that he is the first.
Yeah.
So
Of course it does, yeah.
They were switched up there. All right, so we go on to Buff Guy.
Item ID for 400, because I was close on the 500 one, so.
All right, item ID for 400. Here we go. What is this item?
That's a paper airplane. That's the note. Oh, that's the. Oh, you want to?
It's a paper airplane. Paper airplane. All right.
No, that wasn't my answer. No, that wasn't it. I was joking.
Okay.
Jeez, hold on a second. Gee, okay, it's the letter that Victor or Hector wrote for Martinez.
Pro Day 7.
What?
I thought this was just one of the 4 notes for that one challenge. I think it's in the ruins near the skeleton.
Okay. Sorry, that's incorrect. Gordy, you have a chance.
All I've got is the purpose of that note is matey who stole something is to tell him he's sorry and he's legged it. That's all I got. I don't know really, but yeah.
Sorry, incorrect as well. This is Agent Smith's diary entry or SOS letter from Agent Smith.
Oh my god, yeah.
It's diary
yeah,
entry number
yeah.
2 that you find in a tree. All right, so we
Dear
go on to Buff Guy
Okay,
one
dear
more
diary.
time.
You know what? I'll do trivia roulette for 100. I'm not gonna be greedy.
What illegal activity can Helen West be found doing in Whittleton Creek?
Oh come on. The one map I know like nothing about. Jeez. That's the house next to Janus, right? That's the chick he's talking to on the phone. Helen, you all right? Is that one? And she's got the scissors in the letter opener in her place. And then below her, you could below her you could get the she's got she's poisoning. She's like gonna making something to poison that she's gonna use to kill somebody with.
That's not a good enough of an answer.
Oh man.
Pro Day 7.
She's killing people in her basement, right? In the incinerator. She got rid of bodies.
She's killing people and incinerating in her basement and turning them into muffins.
That makes that map so much cooler, man. That's so metal. I never knew
Really
that.
does.
I'm gonna take. I think it's about time we have some suspicious sounds. I'm gonna have a go at number 300, please, Alex.
So this category is brand new. You guys haven't seen it before. I'm going to play a sound. You just have to identify what map the sound originates from.
I do have the biggest in the room. You will obey me.
Right, I need that as my ringtone, and I need to be alone in the room when it goes off as well. I'm gonna go Athena Savalas in New York.
Sorry, that's
Ooh.
incorrect.
Yes.
No.
So it's going to go
Just
to Buff
realised
Guy?
who it is.
That's Maya Parvati in Colorado.
Yep.
It is Maya Parvati in Colorado.
I mean, it literally sounds like she has the biggest in the room. Like she totally does. She's got baseball-sized lady nuts.
Glad we got an expert here.
And that was 300 added on the buff. He's got 700 points total. And we're going to go to Friday 7.
I'll go for AI hits for 500.
What character did the AI try to create? These are personality traits and some vague descriptions. If you would like to use a lifeline and refer to
I do,
chat,
actually.
you can.
I want to
Okay,
use my life.
you can use your lifeline. You're allowed to look at chat now, and chat, you're allowed to say. You just help them out. Or don't help them. Troll them if you want to. I see Gordy. It could be Gordy.
See a lot of Janus now, but also like one Oscar Lafayette, which could be it as well.
I will remind you that these are targets.
These are targets.
Yes, they're all targets. Main mission targets.
I go for Janus.
It is Janus, the KGB's legendary Cold War spy master, the first constant of Providence. True origins is a mystery.
I mean, honestly, with that look, it could have been Ken Morgan as well.
I'm going to switch over to Observer right now.
Yeah, thanks, Justin. Yeah, thanks everybody for the donations. It's so sick to see. Really appreciate it. But yeah, we're going to kick off the second half now. You get to start us off, Gordy, with whatever category you want. What are you looking at?
Looking at you, sweetie. I'm looking at you. I'm going to go item ID for 200.
This is a fun one. I like this. So what is that item, Gordy? What you
I
think?
think that is Franny Dasani DNA sample.
I can confirm that that is pretty right. Almost word for word. Franny Desani.
That's
Let me
her
look at
official
it.
name as well. That's what
Mm.
IO should have put in there, not that Francesca too long to say thing.
And it's up to you now, Buff.
Suspicious sounds for 500.
I don't want your filthy words contaminating my food, idiot.
That's the chef in Bangkok. The guy who... It's only numbers! That's that guy.
That's the chef in Dubai.
Correct, I believe.
Ah!
It is Mr. Famous Chef.
Suck it, Bob.
Yeah.
I picked the 500 and now Frody's got it. This looks terrible. Man, backfired.
Mr. Gordy. Pick a
Hi,
category.
guys. Hi. I'm going to go Trivia Roulette for 300.
Very nice question, in fact. And I'll read it out to you. What are the 3 locations that Mr. Orson Mills appears in the world of assassination? He appears throughout the trilogy. What maps would those be?
Hawke's Bay, Mendoza, Miami.
Ooh, I'm going to have to confirm that's not correct, Gord, unfortunately. But yeah, back to you now, Buff. You get the trivia question.
In order of appearance, Hawke's Bay, Romania, and Ambrose Island.
And yeah, I'm going to confirm it straight off the bat. That is correct.
The 2 worst maps on...
True.
I mean, sorry, the 3 worst maps. These are cursed.
Yeah, are pretty
God damn it.
unfavorable maps.
Oh, yeah.
Ambrose is sick.
Oh,
he
very
won't be
nice.
Sick. No, Ambrose.
Very nice guess from Buff there. Bringing you up to a nice clean number now. 4 digits. 1,000.
All right. Eat my dust, no one.
Very close right now. Yeah, Fro, what are you looking at for your next category?
Let's go false information for 300.
Elusive Target Arcade is a game mode exclusive to Hitman 3, released on January 20th, 2022. In this mode, the gameplay is rather similar to that of an escalation contracts even, in that you have to take down multiple elusive targets from the World of Assassination trilogy, one after another, with several complications added to it.
Quickly reading over it. I think it's the release date that's wrong.
We were going to pass it over to Mr. Gordy. What you thinking is wrong with this, Gordy? You know it's not the date.
You don't have several complications added into it.
I'm going to confirm it straight up. Yeah, there's only ever one specific complication added to these elusive targets, funnily enough. That is their commonality. It's always one little thing just to keep them spicy. Let's back to Mr. Buff, who's always picking these categories.
All right. Give me suspicious sounds for 400.
I see someone's in a hurry to get inside.
Oh, it's easy. That's that guy in Scales, that douchebag that you run past the first guy when you start on the harbor.
Yeah, I'm going to confirm, and I think Gordy already knows that's right, and it is right, in fact.
The dude
Very
you
nice.
shoot from the very start to make sure he doesn't say that. I mean, come on, man. If you've ever watched any stream I've ever done, when I start Scale at the harbour, you know full well I take out a gun. I take in a gun just so I can shoot him, so I don't have to hear that every time I go past
Good
you.
question. Would have been lovely if you got that, Gordy, but Buff did get
Yeah.
it, and we're going to be passing it back up to the top of the chain. It's gonna be
My
back to you,
mother
Fro.
would have got that, and she knows nothing about Hitman. I've rung her about this exact thing. Rigged.
What you thinking, Frody?
Yeah, it's
Let's try to
right.
get back up.
The one that you're on, AI hits for 300.
AI hits. So what image, or who is this depicting from the prompt that Jotes fed it? What character is this? A reminder again, it is a main mission target that was depicted here.
Penelope Grace.
And I'm going to confirm that that is actually incorrect. So we're going to pass it up to you, Gordy. Who are you thinking that is?
That's Sierra Knox, mate.
Yeah, short-tempered, wrathful, reckless, and tomboyish racer. Sierra Knox.
Yeah,
Violent temper.
Funny she's a brunette in that AI thing. Whoever wrote that bot has been burned in the past by
Yeah.
raven-haired ladies. That's what's happened there. They haven't met enough blondes, is what I'm going to say.
We're handing it back to the buff guy. What you thinking, Buff?
Oh, let's get Trivia Roulette out of here. 200.
What's the name of the band that Jordan Cross is in?
That's Bandit's real life. It's the class.
And I won't even ask if you want to lock that in because that is correct.
Hell yeah.
That is Jordan Cross's band. Class. They have a couple of good hits, and yeah, Joe's just showing there. They actually have a SoundCloud, and they have some really good songs. Gun Show is actually a really good song. They
I'm
haven't
more of a
listened to
fan
it.
of Death and Taxes personally.
Mr. Froat, what are you looking at for this next one?
Let's do Suspicious Sounds for 200.
Suspicious Sounds. Still my favorite category. And what we got for this one?
It's the guy at Kronstadt when you start Kronstadt, and then you say not even the Chinese. Kronstadt, Miami, that start.
And we'll give you a listen to the audio first, just so you have that.
Let me hear it, I know it.
Wow. Never knew this stuff was so complicated.
So you want to like it in, Fro?
Hear his voice when you read that.
Bro can't get that point quick enough.
No, and actually it wasn't that, Fro, unfortunately.
What?
Yeah, we're going to move it on to Gordy. So what do you think, Gord, if you think you know?
It is Paris. It is the security guard talking to the tech crew guy right at the start there, at the tech crew start.
And yeah, I'm going to confirm it. That's it. Fireworks, guys. Talking about the fireworks and all the complications. It's a very common one when you start there.
Yeah.
It actually bugged me. When I first heard this, it took me about 5 minutes to sit down. I had to be like, I know this. It's engraved in my mind. But yeah.
To be fair,
Very nice,
when Throat said Miami, that start in the meeting room, I thought, oh god, yeah, of course it is. But it's like, no, I've been playing a load of Paris lately with this Christmas bingo thing that me and 420 put together. So yeah, I should know that. Every start we do is at the bloody tech crew. Yeah, I've heard it a million times in the past couple of days. So yeah, wow, that was close.
We have Gordy, I think, if I'm not mistaken. We're going to be moving back to you for your next category. What are you looking at?
I am looking at item ID for 100, please.
What is this? Or who is this a picture of?
That's Moses Lee.
Wait, it's Buff's turn, right?
Oh, hang on. Yeah, it's Buff's turn. Go, give it away.
It's Moses Lee.
Apologies. Should have been easy enough to guess, but I'm going to confirm that is the correct answer. And if you're even a little bit sharp-eyed, you can see at the bottom right, the word Lee is just coming on from the signature. So now that we're back on the correct chain, I think it's back to Fro for your next category.
Actual flip is going on.
Shut up, Gordy.
False information for 200?
False information. Buff got those points on his own.
So yeah, let's see what we got. We got Hitman 3 is a 2020 style game developed and published by IOI
2021.
Oh, you're very confident. I'll finish it out just for the sake of the continuity. But yeah, it's a sequel to the 2018 video game Hitman 2, a main installment in the Hitman series, and the third entry in the World of Assassination trilogy. And you want to lock in that answer then, Fro?
Yeah.
So I'm going to confirm that is correct. Hitman 3 was released in 2021, not 2020. We're going to move back to you, Gordy, finally.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
We decided to throw you a pity one, so it is your turn. What do you think?
I'm going to go suspicious sounds for 100, Alex.
100 suspicious sounds.
Oh, why aren't you wearing any pants?
That's Rocco's sister.
Wow.
Pretty confident.
Man.
Rocco is obviously the character model of Craig Rocco McVeigh, who won the Silent Assassin's, the Hitman Absolution Sniper Challenge. So he was actually modeled into the game. And if you look, he's actually got a little bullet on a necklace for the for that Sniper Assassin thing jobber. But yeah, it's Craig. It's Craig's sister. It's Rocco's sister.
Wow.
Nerd.
Yeah, that's correct. Very nice answer. Yeah, very
Oh,
good
it's in
knowledge there.
Sapienza, by the way.
The only information not mentioned.
AI hits for 200.
So what character do you think this is that the AI is trying to create from the prompt that Jotes fed it in?
That's Nolan Cassidy.
I hate to say it, but that's actually incorrect.
What?
It's not Nolan Cassidy. I'll
That's
pass it
the
over
Wood
to you.
Wait.
Think, Ro?
Dawood Rangan.
Dawood Rangan, and I'm going to confirm that is correct. It is Dawood Rangan.
Yeah.
Hard time Bollywood.
I mean,
producer.
look at it. That is
Mustache, man. Come on. Has to be.
that's not AI art. That's fan art of Darwood.
Yeah. Yours to guess now, Gordy, if I'm not mistaken, because Fro did get that after Buff's guess. What are you thinking?
I'm gonna go AI hits for 100, mate.
What character did the AI try to create here? This beautiful image.
Oh well, I mean, it just screams Yuki Yamazaki, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Jordan. I'm gonna say Jordan Cross, mate.
Ooh, maybe he'll regret it. Maybe it is Sierra Yamazaki, but unfortunately, it is Jordan Cross, the recording artist, lead singer, and bass
Bullshit.
player for The Class, which we had earlier. Yeah, very nice one. The instrument does give it away a bit, but 100 points.
Yeah, it's for 100, Buff. I mean, it's supposed to be simple. It's supposed to be simple. It's for 100 points. Come on, man.
He's a
Calm-
freaking vocalist.
Hey,
not a
look,
guitarist.
little fella, calm down.
I think we're on to. Are we down to Buff Guy now? We are down to Buff Guy.
I'll go with incorrect information for 100.
Agent 47's handler, Diana Burnwood, appears in person for the first time in the series of Mendoza mission. At the end of the mission, 47 meets Diana on a dance floor for a waltz. IO chose to limit the player's outfit choices for this particular moment in order to maintain the atmosphere and not undermine storytelling. Both David Bateson and Jane Perry, the voice actors for Agent 47 and Diana, respectively, named the waltz scene as their favourite Agent 47 and Diana interaction from the series. So pretty nice bit of knowledge, but there is something incorrect in there.
Oh, it's so easy. Diana appeared for the first time in person in the series in Hitman Blood Money, not Hitman 3. However, you can also count Hitman contracts when she hands Agent 47 the folder of the information for the next mission that they're going to send him on the plane after you beat the game. She's in that cutscene there. Just her arm, though. Her whole body gets revealed except her face in Blood Money, and then you get to see all of her, even naked, in Absolution. So, that's totally wrong. What?
Yeah, unfortunately, that wasn't the incorrect piece of knowledge we were looking for.
She appears for the first time in person.
Gordon chose to limit the player's outfit choices. I can start in Mendoza as a clown, so that one.
And same with Afro, I have to say it's actually incorrect.
I'm going to take a lifeline. Yeah, first time in the series is not right. And in for fun, Stinky Gorsey. I do, and everybody's just saying Stinky. Brilliant. Thanks, lads. Cheers, lads. I really appreciate that. But yeah, it's not the first time she appears. That's all. I'm pretty sure that's what Buff said, though.
That is, because she appears in contracts.
In person.
In the series.
But I'm thinking in person as in someone you can actually shoot in the head. All right, okay. I don't think David Bateson and Jane Perry actually liked it. I don't know. Yes, a tango, not a waltz.
You want to go with that for your answer?
Yeah, why not?
That is correct, Gordy. It is a tango. It's the tango exit. And of course, that information from earlier was true, but this whole show has been limited a bit to the trilogy. And I suppose we didn't clarify it enough, but if Diana did appear in earlier games, the idea of what we were looking for was the tango exit. And I do believe that was the final question, Joseph. Are we still doing a wager question?
We're going to do a final question right now. The final question is not written. And you guys sending me a Discord DM with your wager and your answer. Okay? So go ahead and send me a Discord DM right now of what your wager is. Here is your question. You guys should all know Frody7 speedrun community. Recently, they held an event called Roulette Rivals World Championship 22. Your question is, who is the winner of the event?
DM'd. And I'd like to thank Buff Guy and Frody for being here with me today. My favorite Hungarian, bar none.
This everything sucks.
I do have all the answers from all of our contestants. Frody7 answered with Danny Buddha.
Danny Buddha is correct. And how much did he wager?
He went all in, 1,500.
So he's going to be doubling his points to 3,000, taking the lead. So Observer, go ahead and read us out Buff Guy's answer.
Buff Guy said Danny Buddha.
And how much did he wager?
He wagered all in as well. He went 1,700.
Get it, Rudolph.
Oh no! I hope I wagered enough.
What was Gordy's answer?
He also said Danny Buddha.
And how much did Gordy wager?
Oh, I'm actually going to tell you what he wagered. And
what did he wager?
Surprised by this. He wagered less than 1,000, I can tell you. But he wagered exactly 950 points.
Are you kidding me, man?
No, I am not. You're reigning champion of Hitman Jeopardy.
Exactly.
Champion of all the losers every freaking time.